We have an equality of 2x minus 1 over x plus 1 is greater than 3, and generally we have to make one side equal to 0, so we subtract 3 from both sides, and that's going to be 2x minus 1 over x plus 1, and we're going to write it as fraction 3 over 1 is greater than 0. And now we're going to make a common denominator, so that's going to be 2x minus 1 over x plus 1. Therefore, we multiply second fraction top and bottom by x plus 1. So it gives us, in the numerator, we have 2x minus 3x is going to be negative x, minus 1 minus 3 is minus 4, over denominator stays the same, is x plus 1 is greater than 0. So now we have the right form of inequality and we can solve it. So at first we set numerator and denominator equal to 0. So we're gonna find the values which we will put on number line. So negative x minus 4 equals 0 and x plus 1 equals 0. It gives us that x equals negative 4 and x equals negative 1. So it's going to be negative 4 and negative 1. And we put open circles because we know that those numbers will not satisfy our inequality. If we put negative 4, we get that our fraction exactly equal to 0, and 0 is not greater than 0. And if we put negative 1, so our fraction will be undefined, so that doesn't work. And now we're going to check the numbers of each interval. So we're going to test x equals negative 10, x equals negative 2, and x equals 0. So if we substitute x equals negative 10, we get that negative of negative 10 is 10 minus 4 over negative 10 plus 1. So we get 6 over negative 9, so that's going to be a negative number which is not greater than 0. Now we're going to check x equals negative 2, and that's going to be negative on negative 2 is 2 minus 4 over negative 2 minus plus 1, and therefore we get negative 2 over negative 1, so that's going to be a positive number which is greater than 0. So all numbers between negative 4 and negative 1 works for us. And the last one is x equals 0, therefore we get negative 4 over 1, which is a negative number, and it is not greater than 0. So the solution set is going to be from negative 4 up to negative 1 using parentheses.